morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody.
Everybody.
This is Lucinda here. We're dialing in from Johannesburg, South Africa. So good to see you all on the call. And as a lot of you know, we've been traveling. We've been in the USA. We just got back from the Be the Light convention in Dallas. Absolutely mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I'll be talking about that a bit tomorrow night on my call. But what we're going to be talking about tonight is what's coming up in Johannesburg, South Africa, in 2 weeks' time.
Correct.
Very important event. This will be our third convention that we're having in South Africa. And, the importance of events, I have a look at South Africa. What's quite interesting is the whole of South Africa fits into Texas. Just to give you an idea of the size of the USA, I mean, you've got like 4 time zones in the USA. So our country is still quite tiny and is quite easy to get to from Cape Town to Johannesburg. It's like, what, 2 hours, where USA you're flying for ages. But so we got it again right in the heart of South Africa, the convention. And, the first convention that we went to, so tomorrow, on the 22nd of February, I will be with LifeWave for 2 years. I joined LifeWave on the 22nd of November 2022. And I'm going to be talking tomorrow about the journey. But where I want to get to now is the event. And the first event we went to was the very first This Is It team event training in Tampa. And that was in August. So we were part of LifeWave for just on 9 months. And you guys know where we came from. We were just building ourselves up. And we had to make a very important decision. I said to Lucinda, I really want to go to Tampa. We need to go. We need to get to this event.
Just new.
And we were racking our brains.
Javi will remember we went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Should we, shouldn't we, should we, can we, can't we?
Is it going to be tight? Yeah.
And I said to Lucinda, I can buy the tickets and it is recording. Somebody just said, remember to press record. Yeah, no, it is recording. So buying the tickets for the event and buying the plane tickets, I said to Lucinda, we can get there, but I just want to tell you something. When we get there, we're going to be broke. And she said, how broke? I said, extremely broke. Like, as in, there will be like no money in the bank account. We're going to get there. We're not going to have any money. So we'll have to, while we're on the flight, just get like extra chips and those crackers and just pile them in the bags.
We were okay, but it was very, very tight. And we had to wait for the next LifeWave payment to come through for us to go through that week. And that's how it was week on week. So you're in a new, different foreign country. Even though you're earning dollars, it wasn't a high amount that we were earning at the time. And things are still very pricey, guys. Even being there now and speaking to the people, the Americans, things are expensive. So it was a challenge, but
let me tell you, Javi says that's where you see the ghost. And did we see the ghost? My goodness gracious. And let me tell you, Javi and I and Olga and Lucinda, we'd been in communication just about for the whole year, and we just couldn't wait to get there. And let me tell you, when I saw Javi and we just saw each other and we had that eye contact, it was like we've known each other for 10 years. And I remember we ran to each other. We just about bounced off each other and gave each other the biggest hug ever. I think Scott squeezed me. I was like, my eyeballs were popping out. But it was just so amazing seeing him. And anybody that doesn't know, you're gonna have to come and see at the convention. Our heights are a little bit different. Like a little bit different. It's not because Javi is short. He didn't realize how tall I am. He didn't know that I was 6 foot. He was like, you look small on the Zoom, but in real person, you guys in South Africa are huge. And it was just so amazing meeting. And let me tell you.
Such a memorable moment.
At our first convention, my goodness gracious, wow, we came back to South Africa a different people.
Yeah, changed.
And completely changed. And we just went straight after that, straight into road trips and just started sharing everything that we learned with everybody, with the team, getting everybody plugged into this is a system and into the trainings and just absolutely loving it. And this year has just been absolutely amazing. As you guys know, in May, we had our first convention. Then 3 months later, we had our second one. And then, yeah, in 2 weeks' time, anybody that's on the call that doesn't know, Javi and Olga are flying in from the USA. Javi and Olga are our Upline Elite Senior Presidential Directors flying from the USA, coming to support our team. Now, that's not dedication, then I don't know
Wow,
what.
they are so super excited as well. Back and forth messages all the time, making sure that the experience and the trip is just going to be the best ever. I know the team is super excited and can't wait. We went to the venue yesterday, the day before. We have checked everything out, guys. It's not just a beautiful venue. If I say it ticks all the boxes, it's like I walk around and I look at all the things and how we're going to set up and what, the layout's going to be and how the day is going to run. And it feels like home. It feels like our little small team 333 event belongs at Hoya Hoya. It like fits in there. The team is excited, the people on board, the management team, the rollout team, the chef was super excited. We got to taste all the food. So it's really, for us ticking all the boxes and coming together in a beautiful, beautiful way. So very excited about that.
So we got obviously the Saturday event and anybody that wants to join for dinner, which is lamb on a spit. And then on the Sunday, it's going to be a nice, easy lunch, and everybody that would like to
social gathering, just an add-on.
Come and connect with Javi and Olga. They can be there the whole Sunday, and you're never going to be the same again.
Yeah.
And I just want to say, Javi, my friend, thank you for everything you've done for us and this team and everything you're doing for LifeWave, South Africa, the world. It's an absolute honor to call you my friend, and I cannot wait to see you guys in 2 weeks' time. Javi, over to you.
As you're saying the story, I replay everything back into my mind, from the first conversation of what do you want to do, what you're planning, what you manifested, what you dreamed of, and it's all unfolding. And I couldn't be more proud to be part of this movement that South Africa is doing right now. Olga and I, we were just the guide. You guys did the work. We were just the conduit. You guys did the work. And what we did was paid it forward, and I remember the time that when South Africa, I seen the end up in my organization, and I called corporate and I said, what is the ratio for South Africa? What's going on over there? And they were like, ain't nothing going on over there. As a matter of fact, that's on the bottom of the list. And we're not even investing time in that. So don't even bother. So if anyone knows me, I'm the last person you can ever say you can do anything, because I'm going to find people who are going to do it. Okay. One could put 1,000 to flight. Two can put 10,000 to flight. You find me a couple of people who want more life, want to do something about it, we'll make some magic happen. And that's exactly what happened here. And to see this unfold and see the leadership lid of everybody increasing is such a joy to see, because just following the duplication process that's happening, magic is happening here. People are presenting, people are teaching, ranks are being broken. I just saw another executive broke today. That's simply amazing. And it was not heard of in South Africa. You guys should be patting yourself in the back and raising your hand with great pride of what you guys are creating out there. And you're just getting started. Okay? You're just getting started. When Chris kept on coming back and forth saying, what, should I go to that event? Should I go to Tampa? I'm not one person to tell anybody what to do. I said, Chris, you got to decide. If you want to see the ghost, as he says, then you got to come and look for the ghost. And you're never going to know what's on the other side of the fence of what LifeWave can give you unless you see the ghost. And I was on a call with Sandy Feast the other day, and I said, Sandy Feast, can I explain to you what happened out here in the US? Because she can just come back and say, it was amazing, but I don't know how to explain what happened here because you were not here. But feed off my energy. If you saw it on virtual is one thing, but seeing it in person is another. One of the reasons why we do these events, from event to event to event, is for that reason. For those who can't come out here yet, Chris took the lead, and I'm going to bring it to South Africa. To the fact that you guys built it that in June, the corporate, for people that said they couldn't build it out South Africa, they're going to launch it in South Africa in June. I don't know. That's a big accomplishment for corporate now saying we're going to go on our dime to go out there and do a run around South Africa and launch it because what was done. Congratulations. That makes me so proud of what you guys have done, stepping up in the leadership and saying, you know, if it could be done for you, it could be done for us. And we're just getting started. Listen, that one phone call Chris did and Lucinda did, that made a difference, didn't it? That decision that he made coming to Tampa made a difference, not only in his life, but his financial anxieties, didn't it? Because of a one decision. Out of the 17 years that I had experience in this profession, I missed only one event. And that's because my plane flight was canceled. And I couldn't get on another flight. I never missed an event because there's something at an event that's going to give you a nugget that's going to elevate your business from where it is to where you want it to be. One nugget can do that. And just for Chris and Lucinda coming by themselves, actually, no, that's when he met the Romanowskis. He had team members there out here in the US, and they connected. You know, he had an international business already, and he come out here and he saw the goals. He saw the leadership, he saw the resources he had. But guess what? Olga and I are now bringing it to you. We spoke about for a while us going out there through obstacles, and I said, Chris, we're going to get it done. And we pull the trigger and we're going to get it done. Listen, guys, when I first started this profession, I'm going to tell you a story. It was a decision for me too. My first exposure to this business was a lady when I was working on a table talking to me about network marketing, show me X's and O's. I had no idea what she was talking about. She goes, you can help some people and make some money. And all I heard was make some money because I was so broke. I needed something. But she didn't know that. I didn't understand nothing what she was saying. But here's the deal. And this is what excited Chris and Lucinda. We made them thirsty enough to want to keep drinking. They went to Tampa and they got so thirsty. They came back a different animal. And all they made was everybody here thirsty enough to want to drink. To the fact, I think they had, 10, 12 people from their organization out here in the States enjoying what's happening here. And you know what? We made them thirsty enough to want to drink, and they came back a different person. Okay? So here's the deal. That one decision that I made to go see another person from that one-on-one that was done to me, to see Mike Hernandez, this is 17 years ago, who is my sponsor now, to see him speak at an event, I said, wait a minute. If this fool can do it, so can I. And those were my exact words. Okay, I still didn't understand what this business was all about, but he made me thirsty enough to go to Dallas, Texas, which was my first event, to see the bigger picture of this. And what was the bigger picture? My story relates with Chris and Lucinda. I went to Dallas, Texas. I'm around 4,000 or 5,000 network marketers, all excited with smiles on their faces. And these people are all weird. What are they laughing and why are they so happy? But here's the deal, though. The same thing that happened with Chris and Lucinda. That energy and that frequency became so infectious that they wanted to do it for the rest of their life. And when I went there, and that's when I met Steve and Gina Merritt, and it was so crazy, I still remember what they were wearing. He had a black tuxedo with a green tie, and she had a green dress. Because I pictured it. I visualized it. And I said, everything that's happening here today, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a top leader. I want to be a top income earner. I want to lead people. But here's the deal, folks. For much is given, much is required. And I knew that I had to raise my leadership lid because you can't give something you don't have. You can't. So here's the deal. I couldn't afford to go to Dallas, Texas. I didn't have anyone to talk to say, should I or couldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Like Chris had. I didn't have the mentorship at the time. So I honestly believe that leaders should be vulnerable and they should be transparent. I had to sell things to go to Dallas in my first event. Okay. I had to sell a gateway computer, 6 DVD changer. I had enough to go over there and have 3 meals. Now, if you want to be my best friend, give me Ritz crackers. Okay? Because when everybody had their meals and they were eating, Javi bought a box of Ritz crackers. And I said, I'll be back. I'm going to go to the bathroom. When I went to eat dinner, having Ritz crackers while everybody was eating. Javi, where were you? We were waiting for you. We saved a spot for you. I was sitting over there. You didn't see me? Sacrifice. What Chris and Lucinda did. They went over there. They had no money. But that one decision changed the trajectory of their life. It changed the trajectory of Sandy's Feast's life because she went over there with her team. It changed because they saw the ghost. Well, guess what? We're bringing the ghost to you. We are invested in you because we want you to win. But here's the deal, folks. We want to change the world. We want to change the community of South Africa. But we can't do it by ourselves. We need you. South Africa needs you. They need your leadership, believe it or not. I don't care how old you are. I don't care you're 80 years old, 60 years old, you have hair, you have no hair. Oh, you need to be lucky to be in this business. Listen to me. As far as I'm concerned, luck is for leprechauns, and nobody here is green. Okay? Nobody. It takes desire to do it. If you're here today, all 80 of you, if you're here today because you want to make a difference. And if LifeWave is on your lap today, it's because you are going to contribute to this movement. But we need your leadership and we need your gift. We're going out there for 3 reasons and 3 reasons only. Are you ready? We're going to teach. Teaching is everything. We're going to self-evaluate. And I want to raise everyone's income between 5 to 10% if you implement what you're being taught. And that's all I do. Now, I'm not the magic. I'm just the guide. Sandy Feast's team has been popping managers and directors like no one's business because they're doing the simple things. And we're going to teach the simple things. We're going to have fun. We're going to be loud. Some may even cry, and that's okay. And it's okay. Get ready to learn, because that decision that you're going to make to go to this event, if you have not registered, register today. Register today. Invest in your life. Okay? Do we have to go over there? No, we don't. But I want to, because I want to invest in you. Because you deserve it to live that more meaningful life. As the pioneers of South Africa, that's who you are. That's who you are. They said it couldn't be done. You went against the grain and you proved it wrong. That should feel good in your stomach. That should be a good pill to swallow. I remember the first people who came. I remember, I'm not sure she's on, Helen. Helen was one of the first to come into this group. Helen was one of the first. Sandy Feast, Ragini, all these new people. They were the first to come in, and look where it came to. Look at this. Look at this. I remember there was 6 on a Zoom call. You guys have hundreds coming on here. Come on, folks. The time is now. Listen, my name is Javi. I'm your friend. But there's no gray in the middle with me. I'm only black and white. I'm going there to teach you to win. Are you ready? I told Sandy the other day, listen, with all due respect, I told this to Sandy on her call the other day. You're old enough to be my mom. But I got on her the other day. I don't know if she's here. I said, Sandy, you're going to make yourself go SPD, not nobody else. You are. Not Chris, not Lucinda, you. Chris and Lucinda is going to help you, but you are going to go SPD. And the same way with everybody here. This is going to be fun. We are so extremely excited to go out there. It's been a long time waiting to go out there. We get there Wednesday, get ready to the jet lag on Thursday. Friday, we're going strong and hard to build everybody's not only income, but their leadership lid out there. If you're ready for that, if you're ready for this task, let me see. If you have not registered, register today. And if you have an issue registering, hit me a message. I need you there. I need you there. Only grace with my presence today. Olga had an errand she had to do and dropping off product at some meeting she did for some ladies the other day. So that's why she's not here. But forget about it. She has a whole lung full to give you guys. Okay? Because I just want you to understand, Chris and Lucinda are regular people like everyone here. They just made a decision. I am not the strongest person in the world. I'm not the tallest person. I'm not the most handsomest, well, maybe the most handsomest person. Okay? But I have me a strong desire to win. Winners win and losers lose. That's simple. And there's nothing but a full room of winners here. But you have to believe it, folks. And one of my missions to go there to make you believe that you are the person who you always wanted to be. I call it poking. I like to poke because sometimes we can't think out of the box because we have to change the way we think. And if you change the way you think, the rest will be history. The rest will be history. I don't want to give everything. I just want to give a trailer to the movie. You know, I just can't compose myself sometimes. I get too into it. But I just know that, you know, Chris and Lucinda has made this so smooth for us. We're so grateful for her. I'm actually excited because I'm actually going to go to one thing on my bucket list to go to a safari. I will be going to a safari on Tuesday, and I hope I see a lion eat a zebra. All right. So I just I've been talking about this for years, right? I want to see a safari. Check. I'm going to go see it on Tuesday. And if I can just see that, it's game on. But most importantly, I'm going there. Listen, I'm a hugger. I'm all about the love, guys. I'm all about the community. That's why I told Chris, organize some get-togethers. Let people understand that it went no different than anyone else. Okay, we just made a decision. Good things come into people's lives when it's inconvenient. When LifeWave came on my lap, it wasn't inconvenient for us financially, but it was inconvenient for us physically for our son. And when we saw it, and we ran with it. We gave it one more shot. I didn't want to do this again at all costs. I was good at what I was doing. But LifeWave changed everything. But so we were blessed. We had to become a blessing, and we're paying it forward. And that's why we're going out there thousands and thousands of miles away, because we want to bless you. 14 hours on a plane ride. But guess what I'm going to have with me? Someone's going to get it. Someone's going to get it on that plane. Okay? 14 hours with Javi. Someone's going to get patched for sure. But Chris, I can leave it open for questions. You know?
I can just imagine the people getting patched. I think within a 5-10 meter radius of that plane, they're going to be patched whether they like it or not.
It's over. Absolutely, 100%. 100%.
You know, Javi, thank you so much. You know, what you were just talking about just now, when you were talking about your son, Alex, you know, you had a very big role to play in me making a decision to join LifeWave without even meeting you yet. What happened, I mean, most of you guys know that, you know, I signed up under George. And what happened is George sent me 21 messages, guys, over a 6-7 week period. George was like, at that stage, like a bit of a mosquito. You know, when you try to go to sleep at night and you hear that little mosquito, you just can't get it. That was George. And every time I was doing that, he sent me another message. And I was just so overwhelmed. But what stopped me in my tracks was that 6.5 minute voice note where George told me about Javi and Olga and their son Alex. And did you know it's because of that testimony is when I said to him, George, you've got my attention. Send me more info. So, as George says, scroll up. Because he sent me 21 messages in 6 weeks. And that's where I made the decision, which you guys will hear about tomorrow when I tell my 2-year story of getting started and getting the ball rolling. But it just shows you the dynamics that happen in the background. And I call that divine intervention. Nothing in life happens by accident. There's a bigger purpose for all of us. And I believe that every single person on this call right now, this evening, you're not here by accident. You've been chosen to be here. And I believe we have a very important job ahead of us. We've got I don't even want to call it an obligation. It's something bigger than an obligation. It's our duty, social responsibility to share this with the world, because people out there are suffering on so many different levels and people need us. And it's up to us to get in front of these people. And that's what we're doing right now. The tsunami hasn't kicked in yet. Let me tell you, I think that tsunami is ready any minute. And I think after Javi and Olga are here,
the tsunami is coming.
The tsunami is coming. I think once they come after the 7th of December, I think the tsunami is going to hit. And I think we're going to hit that exponential growth curve, which you guys have heard me talking about, that we're very close to hitting it. And I think that's going to kick in after this visit. And yeah, I just wanted to also, Javi, let me tell you, Javi's one of the hardest workers I've ever met. Let me tell you, he's always available. Javi is never not available. And this is a person that doesn't just talk the talk, but he walks the walk. What Javi says is what he does. I've never seen a person that, a lot of people, they'll talk. You'll hear a lot of movement from the mouth, but not much of this. And that's where you see a lot of that from Javi. And he just spills his love and his energy into our amazing team here. And everybody's so grateful. And the messages I'm getting, like on a daily basis now, there's Charles. Where's Charles on the call? Charles sent a message. He said it's his dream to meet you and Olga. He said it's his dream. And, Charles turned 75 yesterday and he cannot wait. He's coming up from Cape Town. Charles is coming up from Cape Town and he cannot wait to meet you guys. He made the commitment today. He was also on the fence. Can I, can't I? Can I, can't I? And I was chatting to Ilse and we've made a plan and Charles is coming up. So that's what we do. Guys, if you got a sticky situation and there might be something holding you back, that's what we're here for. Reach out to us.
Speak to your upline.
Speak to your upline. Speak to us.
Conversation about it. Make it happen.
Who's on the fence? Who's on the fence? Let's be open here, folks. Let's go. Who's on the fence going? Raise your hand.
Or type in the comment box why.
Yeah.
What is
and be open.
What is the 50-50? Yeah.
It's okay.
I see Paul's got his hand up there. You ask Paul to unmute. There we go. Paul.
Hi, Chris. Thank you. Sorry, I was just chewing on something there, eating my supper. For now, because I had my accident 2 or 3 months ago, I haven't been earning the salary that I was earning, but also as a single earner in the home, the only breadwinner, I'm still trying to fit and cover bills and stuff like that. So a planned trip like this was not quite something in my budget for now. But I do understand what Javi is saying now about being at these events. And I have been to events before, and I do know the energy and the excitement that you get from them. But for now, I just don't have it in my budget right now to go up to Joburg to be able to be at the event, which I know will be important. So that's just where I am. Honestly, as we say, being honest, that's where I am right now.
Paul is quite far from Johannesburg. He's in an area called I don't know how to say it anymore.
Kabega or Port Elizabeth, as most people would know.
Okay,
Okay, it's in Port Elizabeth. I can't say that word. No,
Yeah.
that place. And Paul's been with us for only 2 months. And let me tell you, such passion so early in the business, and he's doing so much work for us in the background. Just to let you guys know, you saw that link tree that came out by Dr. Leland Stillman, all those link trees. So thank you to Paul. Paul put that together. That's what this man is doing in the background for the community. That's why I say he's up at 4 o'clock in the morning doing this type of stuff for everybody. And he's been in the business for 2 months, guys. 2 months. That's the commitment from Paul. Paul,
How far is he from Hoya Hoya?
That's quite a
about 1,000 miles, just under 1,000 miles, about 800 miles.
yeah.
Yeah, so it's about a 2-hour plane ride, I
And
think.
the ticket and the accommodation. It is, we do understand and we do respect that for a lot of people out of town, it is a way to travel. But just know that keep going. This year we had 3 events. Chris and I have spoken quite a bit. From next year on, I think we're going to do only one so that everybody can just know they focus on the one and it's not a big an expense for everybody. And just keep on, putting it on the wish list, right? That's just life. Often we can't do what we want immediately. Your dedication, your motivation is there. Next time you'll be there. In the meantime, spread it to other people and see who come. And just voicing it also means a lot. So thank you, Paul.
Thank you for everything, Paul. Thank you.
And for anybody
you.
else that is out of town and out of country, we do understand, but the day will come. So just keep it out there. It's going to happen. So yeah, just touching on what Javi said in general is why do we do these events? And it's really like where the magic happens, where the energy is, where you will get the experience and you'll feel the vibe and the tribe. It's about the community that we're having. It's about the culture that we are trying to instill and create within Team 333 South Africa and our global extended team. So this is where leaders are born and where the magic happens. And we just want to share tonight and bring that across. And wherever you are in your journey, like I said, the time will come. And it's just about keeping it forefront of your mind and attracting it. Put it out there, like we've many times spoken about writing it out. Put it somewhere and say next year, for the LifeWave Roadshow in June, July, you'll be here, or for next Team 33 event, you will be here, and it will come. So the magic is out there. Yeah.
What's his name again?
Paul.
Paul. What are the accommodations over there?
Well, if you had to get up here, you'll stay with Wilson, because Wilson is his direct upline. I'm sure Wilson would find a spot for Paul to crash, and they can drive in a car together.
Tell Paul I'll pay for his airline ticket to go over there.
Wow, Paul.
Wow. Javi, thank you.
Oh, Javi, gee whiz. Wow.
So Chris, call me.
You
and
You're
we'll get his
coming up,
airline.
Paul?
will make the rest happen.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Thank you, guys. This has really been such a blessing to me and my family. The fact that I can really just see from this eye. I know X39 has been up with it, but I wasn't expecting to even go. But the fact that you're saying I can go,
Right.
thank you, guys. Thank you.
So call me after this, and we'll book his ticket to come over there. Okay.
Thank you. It's so
Wow.
emotional. Don't even have words. Thank you, Javi.
Javi, thank you.
Thank
Gee
you.
whiz. Paul,
Thank you.
wow. 2 months in, and you know what you've already done for everybody. And you've done that out of the goodness of your heart. Nobody asked you to do it. You just went out there and do it, working till 4 a.m, and you've just got started. Wow. I cannot wait to meet you and give you the biggest hug ever. My goodness gracious. Wow. You ready for Joburg, Paul?
Well, I was born there years ago, 1976, 2 years after you, but I've been away since 2005. So yeah, it's been a while that I've been there. So I know things have changed, but it will be great to be back and to see and to meet people in the bustling city of South Africa. But yeah, it will be great to meet like-minded people that are trying to help people get back to, life, if I can call it that, because there is so much, as we've heard, that, life takes away from us, but the patches give that back to us. I was just in our earlier Zoom meeting with Wilson's group, where Lindy and even Wilson themselves, I was saying they're not 40. They must stop lying to us, because every time you see them, they're looking even younger and younger and younger as the days are going on. They're like 25. So I just want to see all of the young people. Someone was saying someone is 80 just now. I think that's a lie. That person's actually 50 right now. They're not 80 anymore. So I just love to meet everyone. I'm bad with names at first, but hopefully I will get to know faces and put names to faces and stuff like that. But yes, thank you for everyone for all your thank you messages here. I am trying my best to be a team player and a team member. I really do appreciate everyone's concerns for me and allowing me to come up. And I really want to just say thank you to everyone for being the inspiration that I did need, because when I had my accident and I lost my work because I couldn't be back at the workplace because of my, things that happened to my body, I just felt like there was no way out. But this business is enabling me to be who as Javi was saying, be that person you want to be, because you can get back to your health through the patches, but also because it has that side of the business side of it, you can also create a business from it. And the fact that I can even work at home right now and spend time with my family that almost didn't see me after the accident, because that's how serious it could have been. I just feel this is totally, and I'm going to say it again, a huge blessing. And I want to just say thank you to everyone once again.
He has a place to stay, right?
Yes.
We'll figure it out.
We'll make it happen.
plan.
We'll figure it out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. We will make a plan.
The point of that is that when in this business, it's all about executing. And when I said that question, he was the first one to execute. That's what the first person I went to. And this business is all about giving back. Because think about it, the more money you make, the more people you can help. And the more eyes I can get on this event so I can have someone have the same vision we have, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. Who else?
Well, so here we go. See Freeman. Yes, Freeman over here. Ask Freeman to unmute. There we go, Freeman.
Thank you. I'm just new. I think I just joined 2 weeks ago. I'm in the UK, but I'd also traveled to South Africa because I lost my my brother. So because of that in the funds, but next year I'll make sure I'm definitely there.
Oh, looking forward to it. And then you in the UK, we'll see you in February.
Yep.
We'll be coming back up to the UK in February.
In February, okay, fine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll meet you when we update.
We will be there as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love to see everybody. I think there is great spirit from what I'm seeing here.
Welcome
I just believe in the business, and I believe in the products. I've just used them for less than a week, and I can see the results. And everybody needs to know about this technology.
Wow, tell us, Freeman. Tell us, what have you experienced already in the last 2 weeks?
Right. Yeah, right. I started taking it, I think it was last week on Thursday. Right. I had the lower back was aching. And I think I was getting to that stage where I'm walking, I'm more or less leaning forward. So I took it the second day. I could stretch my back and I can walk straight like that. And then my wife had the problem with sleeping. The very first day she had it, slept the whole night. Yes, it's working. So we're seeing great improvement day by day.
Oh, wow, that is amazing. Oh, Freeman, thank you for sharing that. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The difference that this product is making in people's lives. And we'll let everybody know where, when, and everything's about the end of February. in the UK, but obviously we'll put it onto the groups and we'll let everybody know. And that's what we're doing. We're mushrooming out to the other places in the world. So yes, we live in South Africa, but you know what's so beautiful is that LifeWave is in 87 countries around the world. So you've got to work local and think global. Work local, think global. And everybody knows people in other countries. A lot of people have moved all around the world. So we need to start thinking out the box, out the country, and like I say, there's a footprint in 87 countries. That's a lot of countries to be in with a company that's been around 20 years, which is so beautiful. So now we got a beautiful team going in the UK, Scotland, all the guys. My goodness, Scottish people are on fire. We spent 3 days in Scotland, and boy, oh boy, did John work us. We said to him when we get there, we said, work us. And he took it literally.
We are used to hard work, but yeah, he took it to the max.
Like 16 hours a day. Bam, next. By the time we left Scotland, we were like, huh?
But the beautiful thing is often you are so busy and on the go and you share so much and you feel pretty exhausted afterwards. And only like by day 4, Chris and I realized that we were never exhausted. We were never that tired. We were tired at the end of the day, but not depleted or, completely run down. And it was just, we still think that there's something in the air in Scotland, because besides the fact that their patches work so quickly for all of them, we were like, what? One patch wonders, like day after day after day. Yeah, just a beautiful group of people ready for something new and exciting and just grabbing this with both hands. So stunning to see.
Chris,
So
who is Simbongile? I'm gonna destroy this name. Simbongile
Yeah.
Nakasaka. Sorry.
Sibongile.
Do you want me to unmute her? Sibongile,
Yeah.
where is she? Sibongile, there we go.
Can I say her name right?
Yes, you did. Sibongile.
Where is she?
She's over here. There we go. She's got a camera on. I just need to unmute her. Where's Sibongile? There she is. There she is. Let me ask her to unmute. There we go, Sibongile. I'm unmuting you. Press unmute, Sibongile. There we go.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, I
How you
just read
doing?
your comment. You're 2 hours away from the venue. Okay, can you get to the venue? Okay.
I can make a plan, and I was just from my upline, I just heard that I am gifted a ticket for myself. Like I said in the note that I wish I could take 3 or 4 people with. So yeah, I'm sure.
Right,
with
but
this,
are you going to the event or you're not going to the event?
I am definitely.
going.
Like I said, I wanted to take
Is going.
3
Okay,
or 4.
I misunderstood your message. I'm sorry. I thought you wasn't coming.
She is
No,
going,
I'm
but she
coming.
would like to
Definitely.
take some of her team members.
Wow, that is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, cannot wait to meet you. Come and say hello
Yes.
to us, Sibongile. Come and say hello to us. All right.
Who's in Johannesburg
looking-
that can't go?
Say again.
Who else is in Johannesburg that can't go?
We are in Klerksdorp.
No, I'm asking in general now. Who's in
in
Johannesburg?
general. Oh, in general.
Paul
Okay,
is
thanks,
based in
Sibongile.
Johannesburg that can't go. Is that what you're asking, Javi?
Yes, who's in Johannesburg that's on the call? Who's in Joburg that really wants to go, hasn't bought a ticket, and really wants to go? Alida Jordan,
Unmute her.
unmute her. Okay, Alida, where are you? Okay, Alida, ask there to put your video on, and then ask to unmute. There we go, Alida. Hi, Alida.
Okay. Hello.
About naked.
So you wanting to come to the event, and you just can't at the moment, eh?
Yeah, I was at the previous event. I met you there. I was there with I met Marlena there as well.
and I have to be there. I want to take my husband as well, but I'm going for a massive eye operation on Tuesday, and it's costing me 40,000 rand. So yeah.
So if I was to say I'll buy a ticket for you and your husband, would you come?
Definitely, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna purchase a ticket for you and your husband so you can come.
Oh, Harvey, thank you so much. Now, when I attended the previous event, when what's his name? George was there as well. I was so excited. I just knew when you advertised this one, I have to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I joined
you're gonna be there now.
Yeah, I joined in April, and the first few months I was still very busy with other work commitments, but I'm
Are you a
all
manager now?
fired
Are
up.
you a manager now? Are you a manager?
I'm nearly there.
Okay,
I'm working
I
very
do this
hard.
for you. By the end of the month, you have to go manager. That's what you got to give back to me.
Yes, definitely. That's a
Okay.
promise. Yes,
So
thank
Chris,
you.
after the call, we can get her a ticket for her and her husband afterwards.
Thank you so much, Javi. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. Let me just go unmute. Javi, thank you. Thank you so much.
you.
Wow. Wow. That is absolutely beautiful. Sure. We're going to have a beautiful event, guys. We're going to have the most amazing event. A lot of us are going to be coming. And yeah, the tickets are starting to climb now, which is so beautiful to see. And we want to hit at least 400 people. And that's like minimum. And like I say, we're putting a lot of work into the background. Lucinda is sure. If you guys knew the work Lucinda's putting in the background, she doesn't stop. It's like a full-time job getting all this done, and all the preparation that needs to get done. And I just want to say thank you for everything you're putting into it.
Pleasure,
I
my
appreciate
love.
it. Thank you.
Pleasure. It's an honor, and it's hard work, but I am enjoying it, and I know how everybody is going to benefit from this. So we just want it smooth and easy for everybody, and with that comes planning. So just what I do for now.
So guys, I'm excited. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Chris, call me after this,
Will
and
do.
to be care of that because I have some meetings I gotta hop on. So I want to get that out of
Okay.
the way.
Cool. Thank you so much, Howie.
Fantastic. Thank you, Javi. I appreciate it. Guys, thank you all for taking the time out this evening to be on the call. Tomorrow at 7:00. Anybody that wants to pop on, I'm going to be doing my 2-year talk. It was 2 years ago that I joined LifeWave to the day tomorrow. And I'm just going to share some nuggets of on my 2-year journey. And I'd love to just impart with everybody what I did and how it all came together. And I just want to share that with everyone tomorrow. So from our side, thank you so much. Love you all. And see you all tomorrow and on the Zooms next week and then at the convention in 2 weeks. Okay, so from our side, good night. God
Good
bless.
night.
Love you all. Good night, everybody.
Take care.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
guys. Bye-bye.